guy. Yo, what is this, bro?
Okay. Get doxxed, that's not my bro.
Okay, so me and my friend Schleander, he showed me a I was friends with this guy. I was friends with mr64.
I was too.
And this is depressing. This is depressing. This is really, really depressing. Okay, so me and Schleander are gonna read it together, as always, because yeah, this is like really sad. It's like depressing. I'm like shocked though, because I didn't expect that. Basically, how I even found out about this is because Slender told me like, yo dude, look what happened. And like, no, I asked him what happened with 64. What happened to him? And he's like, he's a pedophile.
Who broke the news to me, but
yeah, but either way, this is like insane.
I had to figure this out terribly as well.
Yeah, I was shocked when I heard that. Anyways, the downfall of the Great Plumber and mr64 exposed document. Disclaimer. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the screen because I think everyone's supposed to know this. Alright, as soon as you're already aware, there's been a massive controversy as of yesterday, July 1st, around somebody that goes around the name of mr64 was already done discussing things towards her people and has actively been a bad person for months at this point. We have decided to make a document against him so people know who truly is behind the scenes to give the situation awareness. If by any chance you're in contact with mr64, I advise you could. Yes, I did that. Who is mr64? Oh my god, 21-year-old. Bro, this is so bad. Because Les Boys are supposed to be 16, 17 years old. He was lying about his age? Okay, I get like being younger and lying about your age. But being older and lying about your age for being younger, that's insane.
He's been around since 2022 and is part of two communities, the Superman 64 Machinima community and the Baldis Basic Education Learning Body community. He has 3 social media accounts: YouTube, mr64 official, Discord, real mr64, and Twitter, mr64. He's a decently famous person inside both communities, as he had contact with other popular and good amount of people who already know who he is, mostly for being good at making 3D art and animations, which gave him a lot of traction and popularity. Alongside these 2 talents, he also is a programmer on C# and a music composer. Current status on mr64 as of July 2nd, 2026. He's currently on hiatus from the internet and won't be active for a while. He has yet to address the situation across all social media accounts. His popularity, reputation, and his legacy would continue to stay intact for a long time, until recently, where he has been caught red-handed. What he has been hiding for months was finally revealed to the public. Nothing like good old karma. He has done numerous other things that make him a horrible being, but it is best to address the most important ones first.
Alright, let me read. We're bringing like chapter by chapter. You can read the next one. Yeah. His actions below a sentence: grooming, predatory. Dude, this is like, bro, this actually makes me mad. Okay. The most disturbing. Oh, sorry, I found some quality. The most disturbing thing that happened that mr64 has done is grooming, taking advantage of people, and manipulation. mr64 has done this last year and got away with it, as he pinned the on so many. Where the last left off?
I don't know.
Like, okay, sorry about that. All this happened in November 2025, meaning that he has gotten away with this more than 6 months. During last year, the victim and mr64 now argue terms, although the hatred wasn't too strong between the two yet. They would argue on some occasions alongside yelling at each other. The problem begins in November, where mr64 is showing clear signs for addiction. Or being exposed to adult content. He would begin. Oh, okay. That was. I'm sorry. He would begin requesting her to draw a lot of sorts of things content for him, and this includes chorn content too. If she didn't make the drawing for him yet, he would start asking about it and continue to put pressure on. In addition, mr64 would delete his messages where he asked for these drawings, allowing him to avoid trouble easier and to push the blame onto the victim. He never truly cared about the person. He never cared if she was upset. He only talked to them, and if they just force and use them just for his own pleasure. Can you? Who's Menzu? As you may see, he was asking for a porn drawing on a female guy that goes by Menzu, who is another groomer. Okay.
Okay, I think I found the wrong Menzu. I'm gonna be honest.
Let's see what this is. Okay. He made this. You gotta be joking. You've gotta be joking. Of course, bro. Like, what the frick is wrong with this guy, gang? Whatever. As you may see, you're asking for a porn drawing out of him and another guy that goes by the name of Menzu. Yeah. She didn't respond for his request for nearly 2 hours, and he ended up asking for her about the drawing again. This is not the first case of this happening to her. I'd like us to have. What the fuck, bro? Now all the images are by her now. And how there's not a single message just sent by, and it shows that she was made these drawings to leave the messages, to make it look like he didn't ask for anything, and she did it on purpose. This is disgusting. What the fuck, bro? This is a way of example of what we're talking about. He gets freaky with her and sends a few messages and deletes them to make it look like she's bothering him or to make her look weird. Otherwise, the message history wouldn't look like this, and she wouldn't have made these drawings in the first place. He forced to make see people I think. Well, I wish I was joking, but nope, he actually did. Oof. I feel so bad for them. The victim had been interviewed about this, and they confirmed that mr64 did in fact did indeed ask for that type of content, plus a total of 7 chorn drawings of her character. Let's see. I swear I didn't mean I'm having sexual stuff down by you in the VC. Please stop. What the fuck? Yo, you wanna know what this guy reminds me of?
What?
It's like a much no. A much a lot extra very extra, like very bad version of DJ. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like an insane, like it's not even close to DJ, but he has like almost the same things as DJ. Like he gets it's the same like personality. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the same personality. If I don't know who DJ is, oh, you better get learning, bro. But anyways.
Yeah, let's not get that.
Let's not get into that. There's been a discussion regarding mr64's age. The person in the screenshot claiming that he's 22 years old. This mr64's best friend, which I'll keep anonymous. Besides mr64 asking the type of content in private, he will also ask for streaming weird things out of a private server that was owned by Aid Work, which leads us to the freaky wacky situation around the same time period. Aid Work would make a private server for his own group of friends, which is indeed intended for specific content, even porn content, as you. So mr64 that was that server. He was also the one who invited Menzu into the server, which resulted in the server getting leaked later on. To our knowledge, mr64 hasn't made anything related to himself, but he was making a request despite him saying it's a joke. This is where the infamous situation regarding that server starts, as mr64 would take 2 messed up requests regarding 4 individuals. The first request from mr64 was to make chorn content out of a drawing. Yo, what is this? I'm not even reading this. I'm not even gonna read this full thing. No. Update. We found evidence of Mr. Forgiving that he was born in April 2005 and he sang about his age the entire time and that he is an adult. It's not for supports the grooming accusations, but it also means that he's a true pedophile. Yo, like, this guy thinks he's tough. And this is not a face reveal, bro. He's stupid to us. A few seconds in this, and this one's already stupid. He said the exact same thing multiple times when he asked about his age, but the story just doesn't seem believable. He also lies about his age once again because before this controversy, he reported he was 17. Then he made for lying about his age and was probably that he was actually 21. He's saying that he was born in April. Okay, let's see. I need to address the allegation by first. I need to clear up about my age. I was manipulated by someone else who claimed that I was 21 years old, which is a lie. Okay.
Fucking liar.
Liar. Once again, mr64 was not born in 2010, and he has even he was born in April 2005, which makes 20 years old. Because your peers take his grooming is incorrect. Okay, bro. You both are not peers. What's peers? Like, equally the same age. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, alright. No matter what she says, it is crystal clear that he's a mentally insane porn addict and that he needs, and that he's very guilty of the stuff that he has done in the last part of the response. He started to say, I deserve it. Okay. Alright, you can read this.
The downfall continues. After mr64 controversy began, a group chat was made in which everyone was confronting him about his admissions to what he just did. He would constantly defend himself with stupid arguments such as, "Oh, but I'm a minor too," or "We both are the same age." He would continue to use this argument throughout the entirety of the confrontation, alongside trying to push all of the blame onto her. Eventually, he would leave the group chat and he would go on hit a break from the internet. There have been no further updates about the current status besides him being inactive. Excuse. Dude, listen. That was last year, bro. I took other people's path. Excuse number one. Does not matter if it was last year. This is not something you can just ignore and move on from. It affects people's mentality. It can permanently ruin your life. This excuse just makes you look even more. Aren't me and Flower the same age? Excuse counter two. He tries to justify it by saying they are both the same age. However, age does not matter in this context. Anyone can groom a person at any age. It's not exclusive to adults only. Grooming is building a connection with someone once, and then you force/manipulate them into doing extremely weird stuff for you. Once you are caught red-handed, you either start threatening the person or push the blame onto them, which is what mr64 did. Even though the two were not on good terms, they were still friends at the end of the day. Not to mention that mr64 had way more power than her, as he was more well-known and had a large group of friends, so it already checks out. I'm telling you, I'm a minor, but if you don't want to believe me, then don't. It's your own choice. Excuse, I need you to scroll down a little. Excuse counter 3. Once again, it does not matter if you are a minor or an adult, it will not excuse this type of behavior. I told you all billions of times I'm a minor, and I will do again. Carl asked me to. I'm a minor. I won't even bother explaining this. No. Who the fuck? I did not. Yes, you did. It was all her idea. You can ask her. Notice how he's immediately making up lies after he admitted to it and said without hesitation, "Holy coward, if you admit to something and then you start making up numerous lies about it, you are instantly guilty." There are no other arguments coming from his end. These are the main excuses that he kept using most of the time. At some point during the confrontation, he did address the situation and gave a full response, but obviously was not the best response. I scroll down.
Oh, oof. No, you're joking.
By the way, he used AI for his response.
Dude, this is actually like so bad. Dude, this guy is DJ but worse. Like, terrible person. Dude, this is like... Dude. You can read. Sorry.
Controversy started spreading like wildfire across the whole community. Nearly 100 people left mr64 server, which already speaks volumes. Later on that day, a moderator in a server that goes by the name Lannis17 would ban every single member from the server except the moderators. This would be the last thing that happened to mr64 after the controversy.
Suicide baiting. Oh boy. For those who are not aware of what suicide baiting is, this term for people who start thinking about killing themselves or start acting suicidal after getting caught in a very sticky situation, which is what mr64 did many times. He would even go as far to showing a picture of a weapon that not even is, and he would claim that he actually has said weapon. This is where mr64 would post a picture of a rifle to claim that he owns it. However, mr64's friend has confirmed that he said when he owns a Glock because the other weapons are really expensive. Yo, that's insane, bro. In other words, he lied about the rifle. The same thing where Koopa's... Who's Koopa? That's in order to say about the grooming. He would go into flower. I haven't been in this community like years. 2 years max. So I'm confused. He would go into Flowers' private messages and start acting all depressed about it. He would only feel bad about it because people found out about what he did. Plus, in fact, he did. You know, the thing about like suicide baiting and shit like that, cause like, you know, this is like again,
You and I both fell for his bullshit.
Yeah, I fell for it. I even have proof. I'm gonna show it on camera. On the thing. So he was talking about like getting like a lawsuit or something like that. I'm like, what happened? It's like uncomfortable and absolutely distressed. I'm sorry about that. I tried hearing about your typing, and I would be same as you. I never got close to what you experienced, but I was quite close to it. Someone made allegations about me trying to do my reputation. I could never give him any attention, but he was trying to tell in the entire community I was in. I'm not so sorry about what's going on, but I think the only thing I could do is maybe take a break from the internet and try protecting yourself. But this is probably just to get you scared. There's no way. I tried those naming us the last time. Like, this guy was lying to me. How is this fair? This guy was lying to me, gang. Like, yo. This is like fake, bro. Here's some DMs. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted by this. Back to what I was reading. What happened? What did 23 with you? Oh, back off, I'm crying. Back off, I'm crying. Back off, I'm bro. Fisher guess what I did back then. He wouldn't be pushing the blame onto her. Yeah, it just makes sense. What does this mean? What does this mean? In the life. This guy is not tough.
He's not so.
I left like the monsters inside of my head. Yeah, this is like so ass. As you may tell, he does a lot of arguments or situations in which he's involved. He never takes accountability. He never apologizes or escalates. He only takes accountability where once he gets caught, which is very pathetic. It also doesn't stop here because now we get to the big section. Oh boy. Well,
Harassment plus other. Oh boy. I have a lot more to discuss for this part of this document. Not only has he done things mentioned above, but he also has done the following: being national in general, transphobia, blistering servers, threatening people with violence, racism. All of these explained in order as there is a lot that need to be said. First, when it comes to actually interacting with him after being an asshole in general. From me and other people's perspective of interacting with mr64, they are genuinely not fun in any shape or form. A lot of times mr64 is way too sensitive and takes everything that happens to him too damn personally. Like it's life or death. He would also constantly annoy other people, whether it would be him abusing a soundboard or making his mic extremely loud on purpose. The way he jokes around with people is also insensitive because one time he was acting like a dick towards me, which made me pissed about it. Until later on, he said it was a joke instead of saying it's not serious. Earlier, he went at it for about 30 minutes until the whole thing escalated, and then my group of friends started arguing against him. He persistently kept making mistakes back to back every single day. He kept giving him money, but he never learns, never. Fuck. Where was I at? Fuck.
he
Scroll
would
down.
keep banging about a friend of mine.
Bragging about a friend of mine for literally no reason for whatsoever, which got annoying very, very quickly because I do not really care. The only reason he has beef with a friend of mine is because his project. Fuck, I can't read. His project has barely any progress, which sounds really fucking petty to me. Alongside this, alongside this, he would also tell him, but they would actually start hating on my friends. All this could have been avoided before actually changed as a person. Do not let his fragile ego get to his head. Is he got what he deserved. Y'all are useless pieces of shit that deserve to find out. Y'all deserve no friends or family.
This is so ass. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, he's a worse version of DJ. How many times do I get to say this?
We're gonna have a count for that. Death threat, threatening other people, and getting frustrated for literally no reason. Type of behavior that goes on when hanging around to
Mr. 4, he's way too sensitive. What
I
the
know.
fuck?
He's trying to accuse my friend of treating people like slaves when that's not even close to the truth. If anything, this is hypocrisy because Mr. has quite literally been treating people like a slave. Forcing him to do things for him then avoids accountability. And Barn is trying to talk with me, but he doesn't have to respond because he doesn't want me to. He's manipulated. Oh my god. Damn, bro. Fucking Blaz. Yeah, it looks like Blaz.
Who's Blaz?
I don't know. Over a baldi project, by the way.
Yo. I have a feeling that I'm slowly not liking Blas anymore, bro. He's fucking... The way he fucking replaced me. Same, I feel like he's not the same... Okay. What? Okay, wait a second. Okay, this guy's depressed. Like, well, not depressed specifically, but like, I was trying to help him and say, yo, don't worry, you're not gonna die and shit like that. And then this creature feels like he's gonna die. No wonder people are trying to like dox him and shit like that. I'm not saying anyone deserves being doxed, but still.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Harassing other people, raiding the server plus other. Besides mr64 also having that kind of behavior towards me and my other friends, he would also harass other people and threaten them as well. Overall, he's just very narcissistic and does not truly care about any of his friends. I will let this evidence speak for itself. I'm not reading.
I'm reading this like a little bit. Okay, basically just about them like getting like raided. Anyways.
As someone in the chat mentioned, he raided a server during this time period for the sole purpose of harassing a single person. He would send other people to do the same thing. There's no evidence or screenshots about the server getting raided, but we know he actually did raid the server. This was not mentioned previously.
Yo.
I heard this guy say the N-word, by the way.
What? Why did you tell anyone, bro?
He claimed he was black.
Yo, that's some new news, bro. He was black. Okay. This was not mentioned previously when I said for us most likely. A racist appeal with a bit of skinny the hardware variably. And where during a conversation we get trolled in this black humor. Yo.
If my memory serves correctly, he did this because of me and other people joking around with him, which wasn't even personal at all.
It's just genocide killings. What the fuck? This is so DJ. At the DJ counter. Free. This is so DJ. Yo. DJ wants Jerusalem being pregnant for no reason.
Didn't he also draw Rule 34 review?
Yeah, we don't talk about that. That's fake news. That was like once in what was that game again? The catfishing game. Fishing web fishing. Yeah, web fishing.
Web fishing.
Yeah. I don't have any proof of any of these things because I was not recording or anything like that. But it's still not some news of some proof of like him being kind of a terrible person. And that's why I know. By the way, I had a relationship with this creature, bro. Not necessarily for like DJ. I don't want to get in this because I'm not in the mood. But yeah. Anyways, those based on tell me please what happened. So basically this bitch ass name is trying to get me casted for what? For over fucking chance. And that was not CP. Oh, it's like it's killing me. Is this you in is this you in real life?
Congrats! You have been cursed because you blamed SMG5. Womp womp. No, seriously. You have the curse of the boo-hoo. Is that the best? What, just SMG5 big creative all the time? Get out of my team. He's so fucking chill.
He's the roast.
Oh my.
Yo, I W delirious.
W delirious. Bro, wait, hold up. I gotta read it.
I am not reading all of this.
No, I'm reading all it.
Okay, wait. Let me make it so it's like in canvas. All right, lock in. Read.
Wait.
Read.
You put like some like generic ass beat, please.
I'll put it in the background like when I edit it.
Yo, Dom, you talk bad trash about other people's numbers, but you can't even hit 1K yourself. 802 subscribers. That's not good. That's a sad little bug infestation on the internet. You out here playing big shot, telling my friends they'll never be the wizard.
then I lost Koopa and Bowser's Edge. How you gonna talk about stay gone when you're still crawling in the channel? Your channel's like a broken load screen, stuck lagging and no one
Yo,
wants to-
Paragon, is that you?
You ain't broke for this game. You're the glitchy mushroom that ruins every run. You wanna backstab the game? Nah, you backstabbed your own.
He did this with AI!
Then tripped over your ego and faceplanted into irrelevancy. I'm talking about a content creator who's got less clout than a frog on a lily man. With Wi-Fi. Call me little bro like some kid who lost the roster. He can't even keep up with his growth chart. You're a sorry side quest no one wants to play. A cheap skin with a glitchy enemy.
No, you're joking. You're joking.
Only thing you're good at is running your mouth while losing the game. Pat God put you like deep. Don't go catch your 802 subs and pray they don't hit us. Chat GPT called. They want their chat.
22-year-old. 22-year-old, by the way. 22 years old. Wait. What the fuck? I show meat incident. Yo, shit weird, bro.
Bro, that was so AI generated.
Hey, bro, like, what do you mean? Bro, what is this? Is so cringe. This is so bad.
Grown man.
Grown man, 21-year-old can shrink. Can shrink, bro. This is so bad. Dude, low-key, the best part in this entire drama is this guy. W delirious. Alright, read this.
Additional information from mr64's best friend, who also confirmed that he has scored videos saved on his device alongside sending the I show me clip.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Without any information. We didn't know which category to put this in, so kept it here. Regarding all the evidence against mr64, there is not much else we can add into this document for now until we find more. This document will get updated later on as we find out more stuff about it.
I mean, like,
final conclusion.
alright.
Let's look.
Okay, so you read this, I read this, you read this, I read this, you read this, I read this. You get what I'm saying?
Grooming, harassment, being an asshole, transphobia, racism, having Gore
Wait.
videos saved on his device, sentence.
Wait, let me read. Wait, where were you, gang? Okay, plus send an NFSW clip without permission. Now you know all the actions, we can easily come to a conclusion that mr64 should not have a platform and should not be allowed back on the internet. Again, he did many messed up things that he never took account of before, alongside he trying to hide it and make himself look innocent. This dude is a little pedophile and should not be allowed in any community regardless of the conditions. If he ever tries to come back under a new alias, we will find out and he will be in deep trouble. I think it's time to say goodbye to mr64 and so he can go fuck himself. Bye mr64.
Bye, mr64.
Nobody misses you, gang.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, I'm not reading all of this, but still, this depressing. I am shocked. Like, I'm shocked. I am shocked and confused. We live, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Hold on, I gotta make something real quickly.
So, Slender, I have a question. What is your honest opinion about this entire situation?
He's a disgusting pervert.
Like, elaborate. What do you think? Are you like, you do you feel disappointed? Do you feel, what do you feel?
I feel disgusted that I was ever friends with him.
Well, me, look, I didn't talk to him that much, but I did have like a little like conversation. I am thankful that I did not start being friends with this guy. Fun fact, I was thinking about being friends with that guy. Cause he seemed nice. No, he did not. No, he's not a nice guy. He's he's like those type of people who live like the double life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like it's really sad. It is like really sad to like, you know, be in these like situations, you know, being friends with someone, then find out they're a, you know, PDF file. This guy is worse than PJH films or whatever. This is disgusting. I'm so disgusted. But hey, that's okay. We come to conclusion. You know, I'll also put in like a little things about what I know about him, you know, in this video, so like y'all can, so maybe y'all can take that. I know he was like talking about like people like harassing him or something like that, and like he's gonna get killed, he's gonna get a lawsuit, and all of those things. I don't have the actual messages, but I did like forward some of them to him so I can like, you know, comfort them, because I feel bad for him. All like look, I only had like, you know, I said what happened, the stress, uncomfortable, and I said, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, you know, this that, blah blah blah, and you know, I was helping him, because you know, bro, like he was like really animated. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
We went from this to some interesting things. Anyways, again, I've come to a conclusion. This guy is disgusting. It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways, yeah, see ya.